Hello. So they just put the like so the last this whole week they've been doing like these daily different bundles and stuff. Right, so they actually just put this one up here that is actually pet resources. Right, so I just want to highlight this one because pets are, I've mentioned this a few times, pets, like unlike a lot of things you could buy in this game, pets are a fairly safe investment. Right, there's only 8 pets in the game. Right, like I said, they launched 6 pets 2 years ago, and we've only got 2 more since then. Like, it's like, so pets are a relatively safe investment because you can actually change the patronage on a hero as many times as you want. Like you can move it around as much as you want, right? So it's like I said, it's one of those things. Like you just right in every team, like you want 5 patrons for most teams. Some teams can only work with 4, but generally speaking, you want have like patronage on all your teams. Like so, right? You need probably at least 5 of these pets, right? And because you can move the pet around as much as you want, investing in pets ends up being a fairly safe investment, right? Because it's like unlike other things, like when you invest into like say, right, you invest into runes or something, right? Once you put those stuff in the runes, the runes into the glyphs, right? Those runes are gone, and that's a sunk cost into that specific hero. Same thing with like skills or artifacts, right? Those are sunk costs. If you put equipment on them, that's sunk cost that you can never get back. So if you stop using that hero, right, that's the resources that are essentially wasted, right? But if you invest in a pet, right, you can always change your pet to another hero, right? Like I said, so if you invested a bunch of resources into Oliver so he could make your Astaroth better, but then you stop using Astaroth, you can just move Oliver to a different hero, right? You didn't waste any resources into him because you still have him and can still use him. Right, so pet bundles, I put them in a different category than a lot because I mean, as far as investments go, this is usually a better buy than a lot of things. Right, so 15 pet soul chests, that is 75 pet souls of your choice, right? Pet soul chests, right? You can claim them for any specific pet. Each of these is 5 at a time, right? So 15 would be 75 souls of your choice, so that can help you get to like if you have a 2-star pet, it can help you get to 3 stars, etc. a lot quicker, right? So that's not bad. And then you get the chaos particles. Chaos particles are essentially a 7-to-1 ratio for emeralds, right? So if you go to a pet and level them up, right, you're looking at a theme, right? So let's see. Let's find a different pet here. Right, so 100 particles is equivalent to 700 emeralds, right? So you can look at that as being, so 700 emeralds plus 15 pet soul chests. That's 75 pet souls of your choice. Like a pet egg is worth 250 emeralds each, right? So it costs 2,500 emeralds to open up 10. A pet egg averaged about 3 souls, so you have to think like, this is about 60, so this is probably, like 7,000 emeralds worth of pet souls. So you think this might be an 8,000 emerald package for 1129, right? So you think it's actually not that bad of value, right? So, all right, then of course the bigger one's the better value. So you get 5 more pet soul chests and 300 more particles plus 300,000 more potions. Potions, like I said, leveling pets aren't too hard. Like you'll get way more potions than the other stuff. Right, so your pets will max out. All your pets will max out to level 130 long before you get them all to absolute star and max out all their in Violet 3 or whatever. Like, right, so you'll get more pet potion than you need in the long run. So don't worry too much. But most you look at pet soul chests and the chaos particles. Right, 50. That's 250 pet souls, 4,000 souls. So these are actually not bad packages. These ones are probably a bit out like a lot of people's price range, but a lot of people could probably afford the $11 or $18 packages. Right, like I said, these are not that bad of value. Right, so just kind of, something to consider, right? Pets are, like I said, one of the best places to spend resources in because they are a safe investment. Like other things you spend resources in, there's some costs. But pets, like I said, pets are a safe investment. Anyway, I hope you guys found this video informative. Thank you for watching.